All right.
Off the North African coast, an arid expanse of the Mediterranean Sea plays host to opposing forces as they battle it out for control of the sea. Amongst these sun-blasted islands, where enemy fire isn't the only bad way to die, only one team will triumph. This is Tears of the Desert. Tears of the Desert is a 42 by 42 kilometer domination-style map with 3 cap points running in a line from northwest to southeast. The A cap is in the top left corner, B is in the center, and C is in the bottom right. Once a map that elicited a lot of grumbling and gnashing of teeth, Tears of the Desert has transformed into one of the more enjoyable maps to play in competitive modes. Capture Area A has just enough island cover nearby for teams to sneak in a radar cruiser and cover the cap circle. It's common to see cruisers attempting to flank the cap by sailing to the extreme northwestern corner, and makes this entire quadrant of the battlefield an area to watch for big plays. In the center, Cap B has superb island cover near the middle of the circle that allows destroyers to set up camp and capture or contest the area. Cruisers or destroyers who hug this island can generally be spotted by aircraft, but landing shells on them is very challenging until teams are able to push forces into the corners of the map. Cap C is very similar to Cap A on the opposite side of the map. The picket line of islands that separates B and C make pushing in force from one cap to the other very challenging. Tears has come a long way from being one of the most hated maps in the game to one of the most balanced. It's a map that favors smart destroyer captains, good cruiser positioning, and heads-up battleship play. 18 ships, 2 teams, 1 victor. It's time to play Tears of the Desert. Alright guys, welcome to Tears of the Desert. RF rocking Midway, Montana, Yamato, Double Worcester, Henri, Stalingrad, Gearing, and Grozovoy. Zath, talk to me about STW.
Double Montana. This is the first time we've seen no Yamato on a team, in my memory. We've got a Des Moines, we've got a Minotaur, we've got Henri and a Zhao. First time we've seen a Zhao, I believe, today, plus a Gearing and a Grozovoy.
Indeed, RF setting up for a heavy AB push, sending an Henri and a Yamato down towards C, probably meant to be a decent kiting force. The Gearing and the Grozovoy are all headed up basically towards the northern end of the map. The Gearing looks like he's trying to maybe smoke Get Rex Worcester into the extreme western edge of the B cap, while the Grozovoy, followed by another Worcester, headed up the 3 line towards A.
Yeah, meanwhile, Fugak has been spotted in the Minotaur. Once again, we see them trying to get a cruiser into a cap safely. However, this time it looks like it's going to be done without too much pain.
Oof, Get Wrecked got wrecked there. Just a smidge. Took a decent-sized hit from whatever battleship is down over on, I don't know, the EF line. Is that the Montana? One of the Montanas, obviously.
Yeah, that would be Funswords in. He's all the way over at EF9.
Yeah, BW Ray looked like he was going to try and smoke Wrecked into the B cap. He looped around a ways. Now astern of him as Wrecked is kind of left out to dry here, right on the edge of the cap, but obviously not spotted, or he'd be under fire.
Nope. He's spotted now. Get Wrecked is about to get wrecked. He just got detected by Fugak's radar.
Yep, more Montana shells already inbound from both directions. I kind of question the wisdom of continuing this push, but he's going anyway. Down to half HP already, barely 2.5 minutes into the game.
At this point, his best bet is probably to go and crash the island. That's probably what he's thinking. Like,
I'm sure that's what he's going to try and do, but I'm not sure he's going to survive to get there. He's got a torpedo strike coming in, but I think Ray's loop around astern of him kind of really is what's going to kill him. He needs the smoke. He doesn't have it. He's not going to have it anytime soon. He's got way too many battleship shells coming in, and he's down under 10,000, right at 10,000 HP here. Smoke now finally going in on Get Rex Worcester, but goodness gracious, what did he have to give up to get there? And the Minotaur can probably hydro him.
He could, but Fugak's already out of B cap.
Okay.
So he's outside of radar range, or hydro range, I should say. So, for now, I think Get Wrecked is going to be safe.
Well, he's got to be careful. He's about to back out of the smoke. He is going to dodge the torp salvo going into the smoke. He's clear there. And now he's finally got smoke all the way up to the edge of the island. They do manage to bag B and A, falling behind on caps early, but will quickly pick that back up again. They're blind firing Wrecked in the smoke, but not hitting him, really.
Attention. Reporting the target position.
He's getting a heal off.
torpedoes just touched each other from from the gearing and the Minotaur as they pass by and wave hands at each other, high five, and off they go.
Well, RF with a very, very, very ballsy gamble to push a Worcester right into B. They pull it off, but man, he had to give up a tremendous amount of health to do it. And if I'm...
He is now spotted again as K-bomb radars now in the Des Moines.
Yep. If I'm get wrecked, I'm not comfortable in this position because that Montana still has shots on me. The Montana north of me does not, but the Montana the Henri down there on the F line, F9 or so, still do. Oh, wow. Gauntless Grozovoy's getting HE bombed out into oblivion.
Speaking of HE bombs, here comes Private Joker in the midway trying to bomb the Worcester.
Indeed, they can still see him in there.
Yeah, he's on radar. It's going to be a long-term radar as well because it's Des Moines.
Not an amazing hit, a decent one, but not an amazing one.
No, that's not going to be enough.
Hit him for about 3K. Still about 25% of the HP he has left, but not enough to kill him. Now, the Grozovoy that capped A has rotated south, and now somebody, it must be the Minotaur. Fugak's Minotaur is capping A, I assume?
No, that's the gearing, Kildare.
Okay, so Kildare's up there. They have no eyes on the gearing or the Montana. They just have got eyes on the Montana now.
Yeah, Fugak is using radar to get the Worcester detected again in B cap. And the gearing, or sorry, the Grozovoy we were talking about earlier that got bombed, he's down to 521 hit points, and Bandit just took a big hit too.
Well, you know, STW set up to kite at C, but I think they've turned those guys around so solidly, and there goes Get Wrecked. They've turned those guys around. Go ahead.
All stations, concentrate
You're
fire
fine.
on the
I'm
target.
just commenting on who killed.
Yeah, they've turned those guys around so solidly at C that I really feel like they could rotate that gearing at B down and pick up C very handily. That's BW Ray's gearing. Saints fan back on the cap at A, contesting it, holding those points back. STW out to about a 100-point lead here, 6 minutes gone, as they have a lead on the strength of their early kill.
K-bomb is now coming under fire from the Henri with that side AP and reload boost. He'll be okay for a little bit.
Worcester radar at A reveals nothing. They know now that Kildare is back off the cap. Yeah, they definitely beat the crap out of that Des Moines and pushed him back off the cap. It looks like the Henri's... Ossium's Henri is going to try and cap with a torpedo strike coming in. This is not going to end well for everybody. Ooh, he's going to take at least 2 of those.
2.
And he exposes a bit of his ship. They do get AK bombs Des Moines. Here comes the cross drop, but he rushed it. It's a very, very bad spread. He's still going to take 2. Ossium's still going to take 2 more. His engine is out. It looks like he has no repair.
Reporting the target position.
His engine is no, his engine's not out. I'm sorry. He's trying to reverse now. BW Ray is once again making revolutions down there, trying to get down there, probably to try and smoke him and save the ship. It's going to be tough. Well, they've definitely reoriented for a push at sea. Gearing, Yamato, Stalingrad, and Henri, plus the carrier planes, all putting pressure on the STW forces over north of C. With the Des Moines kill, RF has moved out to a narrow lead, but every cap is being flipped or contested right now. Kildare's gearing back onto A. No, who's capping what, Zath? We can't see.
Kildare is capping A, and Fugak is capping B.
Fugak is spotted very briefly there at the top end of B, but nobody has shells on him. Nobody could see him.
Immediately, Kildare's A cap is being contested.
Fugak is still spotted. I can only assume sooner or later. Nope, they've just lost him. Nobody seemed to got rounds on him.
Requesting fire on the designated target.
That's how focused they are at sea, I guess, huh?
Well, Funwarson is down to like 2,500 HP, and they've lost sight of him. They need eyes on him quickly.
Yes, and he's burning, so he's trying to heal, but he's burning.
All right, well, they don't have eyes on him. That would be a huge... Ooh, Vermicelli takes a big hit. Probably Stalingrad AP, I'm guessing. If they could get the Montana off the board at sea, that would be a huge kill for Rogue Fleet.
Gauntlet is down to 190 now.
They're continuing to pound Ossium's Henri here, trying to get him off the board. Golden Graham Stalingrad takes a torpedo on the bow. I'm surprised we're still waiting on BW Ray's smoke here to save Ossium. There finally is the smoke.
Wow, that took a long time.
It took a long time. Funwartson spotted again on 3,500 HP.
Concentrate fire on the designated target.
They're absolutely calling for focus fire. They want this kill, Zath. I think they're going to get it, and they do.
Yeah, they did it.
Gauntlet now spotted on 190 HP.
Concentrate fire.
Just gotta wait for the Stalingrad to reload.
Well, they're calling for fire. The shells are out. I don't know if it's going to matter. They miss. That salvo
Beautiful
doesn't.
dodge.
Nope, nothing doing. Well, Rogue Fleet on a one-ship lead. Both caps even. They've got about a 200-point advantage as they are flipping A slowly but surely here. A lot of pressure on STW. Down a battleship and down a cruiser.
Yeah, and at this point, I mean, they're at full retreat from A cap. Verm is really low. He's healing now, but really.
Yeah, Vermeer got smacked by something earlier. Took a bunch of damage. There's his torps going past the Stalingrad, that triple set. Now they're rotating BW Ray back through the gap like he might try to go into B, but they don't know where that Minotaur is. That is ballsy, kids.
Well, Fugak is radaring right now, and I think that they're using that to figure out where he's at. He's kind of hiding behind an island. I think he's fixing to... Here it comes. Watch over at Blackhawk.
And Flying Penguin is radaring way up. His Worcester is radaring Kildare in the A cap. They're going to push. Kildare's going out. They're going to get him. There he goes.
Oh, yeah. There he goes.
Oh, gosh. Look at where Fugak is.
That's what I was saying.
Going for a torpedo run on Blackhawk's Montana. I think he's going to get it. Right. Those look really good. Those are going to hurt big time. He's going to kill him, I think, Zap. Oh, man.
Just barely.
Left him on 6,500 HP.
Good thing he's got torpedoes on the other side. Bandit goes down.
Our team is taking the lead.
Doc is trying to stay out of the firing arc of the Montana's rear turrets. That's why he's not flipping back around. Beautiful decision there. Great gameplay there.
Two quick kills keeps it marginally close, but I don't know, man. Rogue Fleet up a cap, up a ship, up 200 plus points and growing with 8 minutes to play here on Tears of the Desert. It's going to be a tough hill to climb for STW.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, at this point, Fugak is looking at this and saying, well, I might as well do everything I can to take
What's
out
really interesting is they have no eyes on him. He is radaring Saints fans Grozavoy and pushing him off, pushing him north, but they can't see Fugak at all. They've just got him spotted, just now.
Right. He's using the Grozavoy smoke against him.
Yeah, he was. Very well played. Now they've rotated BW into the center of the map. They're going to pick up B here momentarily. But they might lose control of A. It's hard to say. Although Flying Penguin's Worcester can definitely put up a fight here. He's got plenty of HP.
Mm-hmm. It's interesting to note, Gauntlet is still at 190 HP, so he must be out of heals.
Oof, they lit Fugak on fire again. We know he just burned his heel. I think he's going out. Yeah, they're going to get it. There he goes. I don't think STW's got a route back from this, Zath. I think they're out.
Nope.
They're down two ships, no caps, 400 points down, 90 seconds on the timer.
Attention. Our team has taken the lead.
Yeah, on the bright side, like you mentioned at the top of this broadcast for this game, nobody's in fear of not playing next weekend. So this is kind of they can afford to play around.
Yeah, both these teams
different.
at this point, both of these teams have advanced to next weekend, so they can. All they're playing for now is seed position and practice. The Yamato took a pot shot at Gauntlet and missed. The Grozavoy survives on 190 HP.
"30 seconds left."
Yep. 30 seconds on the timer. I mean, STW not anywhere near a cap. They look like they might be trying to rotate the Zao into A, as Vermicelli's charging B, but I think they know this is over.
Yep.
Vermi's gonna... When Vermi dies here, that will be the end of it. He's on 1,500 and falling. Gauntlet spotted again on 190 HP. They're going to try for the bomb run.
Okay, which one will die first?
They missed the bombs.
Nope.
Vermi's going out.
Verm.
There it is. Rogue Fleet defeats STW here in round 6. And we can go check on scores and look at the 3-win guys to see who is moving on and who is still on the bubble.